art. If you're an artist in 2024, you've definitely heard it at this point. It's like staring into an empty, emotionless void of fake creativity. And though it's gotten better at impersonation, you can still tell it's generated from a computer because it's lacking something. Or some things. There's a lot of people using AI-generated art to claim it as their own. Some of it is super obvious, some of it not so much. To me, it's super prominent on apps like Pinterest and Instagram. And I found an artist who has no AI in their bio. And I totally understand that there are artists who get mistaken for AI art. It happens a lot, which is sad. And I think that's the biggest disrespect as an artist if you're being compared to passionless generated slop. But anyhow, this artist, I believe, is using AI in their work. Whoa, you're telling me people lie on the internet?
How do you know if any of this stuff is true?
What do you mean?
How do you know someone didn't just make it up?
What? You mean just lie? You really think someone would do that? Just go on the internet and tell lies?
I'm going to go through the post to show you and break down what I see. This comes down to very clear inconsistencies. Mind you, I've already looked through this whole account before I decided to make this video, so it's not a blind dive in. This is all just speculation until proven otherwise. Also, don't harass this person or do anything stupid. This is mostly meant for entertainment. Okay, so this is the account here. They're called Kikoa. I originally found this account through Pinterest, and as you know, Pinterest is very flooded with AI art. And it was like an Ohuhu promotion, I think. I took a good look at it and I was like, oh, this is so clearly AI art, but they just printed out the image. But let's look into this account. Their name is Kikoa. They have 55k followers, which is an insane amount. They label themselves as an illustrator, no AI, and they're selling brushes, which is crazy to me. It's not surprising because I have seen AI art in the promotion of selling Procreate brushes and stuff, which is stupid. It feels like false advertising to me, because how are you gonna be an AI artist and sell brushes that you don't even use, you know? That's scummy as fuck. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go all the way to the bottom, to their first posts. So these are their older posts, right? I don't see any AI. And I like this art style too. It's very like cute, it's clean. This was posted October 16th, 2020. I just noticed Chi-Chi. This might have belonged to like an old account that she had and she's reposting her old artwork. Or maybe she used to be like not Kikoa but Chi-Chi back then. But I don't know. This is their next post. Once again, Chi-Chi at the bottom. This is the day after. This is October 18th. Like, you see why I think that they had an old account and they deleted it and they just reposted their old artwork? Other artists are better than me when it comes to motivation for sure. Some people can just post day after day and I'm like, whoa, that's some crazy motivation there. This is the first speed paint. Like, this looks legit. And this is the actual image. I think this is supposed to be like Melanie. Yeah, it is. It's Melanie Martinez fan art. I think it looks great. I think this is the only time I ever see like a full proper like speed paint like this. You don't see it that often. I think this is really cute work. Oh, see, look, it says Kikoa Chi-Chi, so they're the same person. And then they have this whole, look at these images right here. I think this is like amazing. If they are an actual artist and they actually made all of this, that is so disappointing that they turned to AI for this. Oh my god, look at the Instagram art bots. These are the worst. No sign of AI, just their genuine work. You can tell like they're experimenting with brushes and stuff. Like this is an art style. This is an art style, and I think this is just, I don't know, I'm getting the vibes that maybe they either looked at another image for a reference, like a Disney character or something, or maybe even traced, but that's just an assumption. They did the hair, and the jacket looks really well rendered. It looks really good, like realistic. And then they drew the hair strands and stuff. Like, this looks good. Okay, I'll see them working on the hands and shit. And as you can see, she's transitioning to this entirely different art style. I still think that this is reposted art from maybe years ago and she was still proud of it and she posted it again. Okay, I remember at some point there was just a whole year gap. Like there was a time she just straight up stopped posting for a year and then just came back. And this is January 26th, where she's definitely trying out the more realistic look. Like the eyelashes, you can tell she has like the tiny hairs on the eyebrows, the hair, the lighting, the lips. Like she's still experimenting, she's practicing, which is great. Like the thing is, I would trust this person's artwork so much more if I saw more of this in her later posts, because I barely ever see like a start to finish. And some Arcane fan art, which I love Arcane, guys. And they removed the Chi-Chi in their name, so now it's just straight up Kikoa, which I do kind of like how she did it. Like the heart is the O and stuff. And you can see like this is I think the art style is changing just the tiniest bit again. And here we have Belle, more Disney inspiration. Take notice to the captioning of these posts, right? They're very normal, right? You can tell a person wrote this. Okay, so this is her 2021 summary. Yeah, this is the artist, and these are the art pieces she felt the most proud with, I would assume. Wait, I just realized, who is Nimbus 2021? And here she's back to her realistic era. This looks a little bit less defined. And then she goes back to her like Disney-ish style. And this is like, I really like this. I think this is the character from Stranger Things. Yeah, this is. And once again, like the captions are like normal. You'll see what I mean. I think here she used like the symmetry tool. Like I use it too. Like her eyes are like, each time she does eyes, it's so drastically different. Okay, and now I would say after this post right here, we're entering a different era. And this is December 21st, 2022. This is like the last drawing where I truly believe that she is the artist here. And when was this? This is a year after. This is the time skip I was talking about. Because this is 2022. Of course, she definitely like drew it with her hand, but perhaps she like traced it. Because I'm getting the vibes that this is like AI artwork, like with the eyes alone. There's this whole thing where now she's using emojis in her description. That might sound like small and petty, but I point out how strange they are. A lot can happen within a year for like an artistic journey, but that's why I'm even more like cautious and kind of doubtful, because I'm not sure why she stopped posting over a year. I'm pretty sure maybe her life is busy. That happens. Artists sometimes just have like art block and they just can't draw. I wonder what she's been doing behind the scenes as far as like her drawing and stuff. And like the lighting right here. Like what is this? Why is it so... There's a wrinkle like right here. Then why does it look like that? She's clearly more defined around the eyes and stuff. And this is Haley Bale. I think that's her name from the Little Mermaid movie. Okay, and this is speed paint. Like what is the jump? Okay, can you see why I'm so suspicious? In her older posts, she would show it from start finish. She skipped a few steps here. She had the line art for her drawing her body. She left her head bald so she can draw the hair after, and then boom, everything else like outside, like the hair, I feel like she actually did the hair herself. See where the roots are? That looks very odd. And then this is her newer speed paints. This kind of looks a little bit unfinished right here. The highlight on the nose would be more in this direction rather than over here. You can fully render out like the face so well right here. You can't do the hair. And then there's just like these traces of what's supposed to be maybe a choker. She used AI and then she did the rest. I guess is like this. Is this henna? Like the hair, it doesn't make sense. I don't think a braid is supposed to be that stiff. It's supposed to be like resting on her shoulder like it is right here. And then these are supposed to be leaves, but it's like this whole chunk right here just looks unfinished. Like the face is like perfect. That way people wouldn't just straight up think, oh my god, this is 100% AI. She put her own touch to it. And the thing is with AI art, it has this weird thing when it comes to how it has its lighting. It's like very glowy, very, I guess, dynamic. It has scales. It's also on her breasts. And it's like everything else is like blurry and like just scrabbles. It almost feels like it's like it has flow, but it's also very confusing. This might be like the speed paint. She doesn't show a sketch. She just shows the fact that like her line art is there. The thing is with Procreate is that you could actually hide images in the process of your speed paint. And then the eyes are just, oh man, AI art just makes the eyes look so empty and soulless. I just thought about it. If there's lighting right here, could it not be hitting her face like over here? Because the light is like on the hair right here too. Oh wait, I forgot to mention. Remember how I mentioned that the descriptions were very weird? Thank you so much for 1K emojis. Let's celebrate diversity with a touch of whimsy. A blue-haired girl surrounded by Bradian butterflies reminds us that dreams and friends can come in all shades and sizes. Does that not seem like she's using like ChatGPT? A blue-haired girl surrounded by radiant butterflies. That just sounds like the prompt she put in. AI is really good at making human faces. But she cleans up, she gets rid of the sketch, and then she just skips to the part where she started coloring. And I still don't trust it because she doesn't, her drawing like the head, the eyes, the mouth, she doesn't show her drawing that. She just does these like time lapses. No, not time lapse, time skip. This right here, this should either be a darker pink to be the inside of her mouth or her teeth. And like, what are these things right here? Just like, there's no detail in the braids. I understand that braids are very hard to draw, but it's like detail, blah. And then the earrings. And there's no speed paint to this one either. Whoa, she just skipped through like 10 different processes at once and just said, yup, boom, I did this. And then look at the cover of the book. If it's anything that AI is not good at, it's detail. I assume she's in the bathtub, right? There's multiple inconsistencies. Obviously the flowers at the top are more defined, but then you get like here and like here, they kind of just blur into nothing and they just blend into the water. Unless like the artist otherwise shows a speed paint of this specific art from like start to finish. Like I want to see sketches. I want to see coloring from start to finish. When you sketch, there's still some sort of form to it. Ariel's bra, this is the name of the mermaid. I don't know why it's drawn like this. Ariel uses seashells right here, right? And it makes sense. And where's the strap? And she has a fin right here. Wait, does Ariel even have a fin? He does, but it's here. Look at these lines right here. It's the AI struggling to come up with these tiny little scales on her fin. For some reason, the scales are on her arms too. I just wanted to take, and this is her actually typing right here. Inconsistent, and I understand like drawing clothes is hard. I struggle with drawing clothes, but I try to make it at least sensical. And look, we get an art process. Oh, no, we get like an edit. What the? Okay, come on, man. There's no sketch of the background, by the way. Like there's supposed to be ropes connecting up here. Yo ho ho, there's a pirate life for me. This is a commission, so please do not use it. Thank you very much. Let's start off. First of all, the glasses. This is missing from this side. Her fingers are incredibly messed up. I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fingers. Wait, 6 fingers, because this is supposed to be your palm, right? And I would assume this spot right here is supposed to be like dark blue because of her hair. Oh my goodness. They can't pay attention to the details that are meant to be there, because when you're an artist, you have the intention, you have a vision, and you know that something is gonna be missing. There might be some things that you're like, oh wait, this doesn't look right, but then a normal person who doesn't draw would be like, oh, I didn't even notice that until you pointed that out, type of thing. Because if it's her neck, then you should be seeing like her back, like curved over here. And then maybe we get a speed paint. Do we get a speed paint? Oh, wow. She did not try here. She drew a moon for the moon that's already in the background. She drew a moon and then there was already a moon. Like what? This is also very clearly, oh, wait a minute. Wait, sketch. Like this is her actual art style. I can see it right here. This is her actual art style. Like she changed the eyes. The eyes were a lot bigger. Oh, she draws the eyes. They're like big and then they just chomp. They just shrink down like a whole fraction. Like big eyes and then, oh, it's like when Mario gets hit by like a Goomba or something. He just shrinks. He does the little. As we all know, Merida has like super curly hair. He made like little waves, and like this looks like a braid, does it not? Again, this is like supposed to be like the sketchy, like whatever AI boss she used for this, he used for this one too. And then like the fingers are like massive, but the fingernails are also like super uneven. Inspired by the radiant burst of pink brought forth by the iconic Barbie movie, we couldn't help but be captivated by the charm of Margot Robbie. Margot is Margot as she breathes life into the beloved doll of the world. Thus, we decided to pay tribute to this enchanting character and the marvelous artist who portrays her on the silver screen. Oh, wait, I just realized this artist is very weird too. We have another person putting no AI in their shit. But they, oh my god, is this stuff supposed to be on Instagram? I saw this picture on Pinterest. This is where I initially saw this whole account, this everything. And I was like, oh, this is AI art. Oh my god, there is so much going on. Like, what are these lines? Is this supposed to be like a collar or something? This is probably supposed to be a braid or something, and it just looks so bad. The complete eye with the tear ducts right here, but she didn't draw it right here. And then she drew the eyelashes, but the eyelashes are also very like, I don't even know. Oh wait, I just noticed right here, she didn't even color the hairband. Is there like, what is this supposed to be, like a shower cap? Look at the eyes. It's supposed to be looking at the bird, but it's just like, it's up here. It's more up here than it's not down here. And look at the fingers. Like, this is the only competent finger right here. And maybe in this one too. Where is her pinky? Her arm is right here and her hands are here. This over here should be more down here. No speed paint. Is she gonna draw something? Clicking away. She's clicking away. Oh, she's gonna color. She's gonna color. And nope, you're not gonna see shit. And I would like to take this opportunity to apologize. Some of you made me realize I deprived our beautiful Jasmine of her ethnic traits. I swear I didn't do that on purpose, and I am really sorry about that. You are so right, and I promise to pay more attention to that next time. It's because she didn't draw it in the first place. Most characters are built off like Caucasian ethnic features. She didn't fix the nose though. Like, look at her eyes. You cannot tell me she didn't trace over this. This is the most AI. And then look at the shirt. What are these things supposed to be? Are these supposed to be like, wait, this is actually like nonsense. It's blending into one another right here. She perfects like the face over here. She adds the details. The shelf, like the background, is molding into one another. And this, I'm pretty sure this is like an empty gap in her hair right here. And it should be like the same color of the shelf back here, but it's not. Right here, this is also a mess up. Do I even need to say much about here? Oh, she's actually drawing it? Wait, she's drawing it. Oh, and nope, she skipped it. Never mind. They're in this position where they're resting their chin into their palm, and they're just kind of like hunched over. She's done this 1, 2, and 3 times. You see the AI constantly uses the same like poses and stuff. Wait, what is this? And she has like the longest arms ever. There's a square, but no, there's also roundness of the stones and the blocks. Okay, I'm looking at this image. She doesn't even have it, and maybe this is the second movie. No, she doesn't even have like an arm bracelet thing. Yeah, this is just the AI making a mistake, and she couldn't even be bothered to correct it. Once again, she's just kind of like plopped in. These two didn't get a speed paint. I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be Elsa, I think, but they all just look the same. This is Ariel. I don't know what's going on with her body right here. Once again, she has no seashell bra, which I think is very inappropriate. Is this supposed to be Belle or something? Who is this? This is so clearly Princess Jasmine. She apologized for not taking account of Jasmine's ethnic features. Yes, she did the same thing. It's almost as if she didn't draw it at all. Here we have Princess Rapunzel with her 1,000-yard stare. Right here we have some blob going on. Wait, isn't her hair supposed to be braided in this scene? Because I assume she's on the boat, right? And then she's wearing her dress. This isn't even like remotely close to the dress that she's wearing. No, this really isn't at all. She only has what I don't even know what it's called. The puffy shoulder thing right here, but she doesn't have it here. Nope, there's no speed paint. Okay, she didn't even try with this one. This is the Princess Ariel sketch. This is like that because her bra is just nonsensical. The scales just don't even make sense. And then she has her like, I don't even know, it's like the fin, the end of her tail that's like nowhere near like the actual tail. Oh, that's... And look, she has an actual talented community of people that can draw. Like this is an actual artist. Interesting. I believe that she did actually draw it, whoever this person is. This is also amazing. How it went from 991 to 42k followers in 3 months. I know why. You used Reels. Reels and YouTube Shorts are a guaranteed winner when you want to put your art out there in the algorithm. If you're just straight up posting images by themselves, I think it'll be harder for you to grow. Grab attention early. Start with a captivating hook to draw in. Keep it short. I wonder if this here is actually like Chat GPT. Like, I like how they blurred out the background. The background is 100% like AI generated. If they remove this weird grainy filter shit with these lines right here, and I would be able to actually see the background, there would be so many errors. I can kind of see them now. Look at the eyes. Where is she looking? She's looking up here. The Jasmine, it did that too. And the Merida generated art. But their eyes always do the same thing, is that they're kind of like cross-eyed. And then the laptop. First of all, why would you rest your elbows on your laptop? That's how you break that shit. The details on the laptop are very floppy. And then you get to the rest. The hair. The neck is not supposed to be that far up if she's like hunched over on her laptop like this. It's supposed to be further back. If you focus on this, like this looks great. And then you look at the arm. Because how is this arm perfectly fine, but this one is just so fucked up. And then you look at the guitar right here. Like what's happening with the guitar? And remember the Little Mermaid? Like the way the fins were right here. And then like the tail? This is pretty much the same thing. Oh, hey, you guys remember the Barbie? But I guess like portrait drawings where there were like multiple Barbies and it was like her in different outfits. This girl is like in the same outfit. And again, it's supposed to show off that sketchy feel, but there's still inconsistencies. Like it doesn't matter if it's a sketch or not. If it's nonsense, it's nonsense. Like the ends of her strings is supposed to be like the knot. There's 2 knots here, there's 1 knot here. And then you have the headphones. There's detail in the headphones here, and then it's like smooth. And you notice here, wait, she has like the mic attached to her headphones. Or is it here? And then the hairstyle is different too. Are these supposed to be 3 different girls? Going for that sketchy feel again? But then you have these. Is this supposed to be like frill? Is this supposed to be like frilly or something? These senseless, like these circles that just don't lead anywhere. Like if you can make an art style like this, like you can't tell me that this wouldn't be at least a little bit more like similar to the facial structure. Like you have this, like these are just 3 different, so many different art styles going on. I totally believe that artists can have different art styles and they can try that. By the end of it, you can still definitely tell that it's their art style, right? It doesn't just jump the curve. There's a resemblance, and it has something to do with like the brushes that she's using as well. Oh wait, look. Okay, see, look. This is her actual art style right here. One of the few, if only, from start to finish speed paints, and it looks nothing like the other artworks. And I'm not even trying to rip, but when she does like her symmetrical perfect faces, she uses like the symmetrical tool. Like she did this, and like she has the potential to actually do it herself, yet she relies on like AI, and that's like so sad. And they try to convince themselves like, oh yeah, I did this 100% by myself. This is doing it 100% by yourself. It looks funny, like right here. What is this? Isn't this supposed to be like her backpack strap? But it's pink. And then you got these, like the antenna on the doll's head. I feel like this should be over the hair. Someone said, I'd like it more if you didn't whitewash her. Oh my god. So I think that whoever commissioned this, I think Kikuwa kind of hates you. Oh, where do I even start? With the headband blending into the hair, the fingers, the tattoo. Guys, AI is bad with details. It is horrible with tattoos. It's so bad. I'm so sorry, whoever paid for this. The book doesn't make sense either, because like these are the pages, right? You would expect to see the end of the book like right here, like these 3. Ooh, it looks like an ice cream sandwich. Remember how I mentioned like between the lips there was supposed to be at least a dark pink or a white to signify that there's like teeth, you know, something behind her lips. What is this supposed to be? Are they supposed to be like hair clips? I decided to say something. I was like, I didn't straight up accuse her of using AI, because like even at the time I was like, you know what, maybe this could be an actual artist. Like I didn't look into her account at the time. And I said, your art is very inconsistent. Something isn't right. And she replies with, honestly don't know how to respond to this, dear. I like to try different styles, different brushes, and so on, because I like to have fun when I make art, and sticking to a specific set of characteristics make me lose interest in what I'm doing. If that's what you like to do, doesn't mean we all have to do it, don't you think? Have a blessed day. I was like, alright, can I see the speed paint for this? And she just didn't respond. So you're either thinking 2 things. Wow, that's so bad. Or who cares? If it's the latter and you're still here, I don't know why you're still watching. This is a very long video. This whole video is just another reason why AI art is harmful towards artists. Artists who have genuine talent and may never see the spotlight because of people like these taking opportunities from them. This person is making a profit off of AI art. She's deceiving people that probably don't know better or can tell if it's AI art. I mean, if you're purposely paying for AI art, I think mommy or daddy needs to take away your money. If Kikoa dropped AI art entirely, then that would be great. If they double down, I'd love to see a live stream of them making their art, preferably in that high-render Disney style. At the end of the day though, it's up to you to support these people. I hope you make the reasonable choice and understand why I'm so frustrated with this. You can't lie forever, Kikoa. Oh, and happy Thanksgiving. That is all. Bye.